Hi everyone, welcome to the dark side of YouTube. If you don't know me, my name is eyessassin. I am a rapper slash producer and average music enjoyer, of course also known as Asian Big Stepper. In this occasion I'm gonna shoot my opinions on new record by one of the goats in music industry, Mr. Morale and the Big STP Purrs. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Kendrick Lamar gets us to internalize both the wonders and blunders of the world in Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. So here's my top 5 of this album. But before that, honorable mention. N95. Take off everything but your earphones while listening to N95. Gosh, how did I end up buck-ass naked? I'm pretty sure that Kung Fu Kenny makes an appearance in N95. Wow, the fact that he calls out Fugazi individuals to start the song off should tell you that it is him. What's interesting is that the song has a few different tones. A hard-hitting tone, a superhero tone, an aggressive tone, and just a pure chaotic tone. This song is going to be fun to listen to during my bipolar episodes. Number 5. Silent Hill. I didn't realize how similar Kendrick Lamar, Ye, and Kodak Black are until this very moment. If I were to guess, Silent Hill will end up being the track from this album that you can play in any environment. For starters, the song features this bouncy beat that promotes head nodding and hydraulic hopping. Everyone likes to nod their head and make their hydraulics hop, right? The song also features very memorable melodic raps, dynamic flows, a catchy Ye-esque hook, and one of Kodak Black's most efficient and hardest verses ever. I don't think anyone with ears can say that this is a bad song. Number 4. Savior. Ironically, Kendrick Lamar reminds us that he's our savior by letting us know that he is not our savior in Savior. I think that Savior is the most important track on this album. In the song, Kendrick Lamar gives us his thoughts on the coronavirus pandemic, black on black hate, and the worshipping of celebrities. Wow, he even calls out Vladimir Putin. Though Kendrick doesn't quite go nuclear rapping wise, no pun intended, he does spit his bars with a level of conviction that tells me that this song means a lot to him. Watch, a bunch of rappers are going to start claiming that they are non-saviors in their songs. I swear, Kendrick Lamar is the Michael Jordan of reverse psychology. Number 3. Count Me Out. Which dumbass counted out Kendrick Lamar? Whoever did needs to be given the chair. Count Me Out is one hell of a musical rollercoaster ride. In the song, Kendrick Lamar takes us to church, hooks us up with some bomb-ass Instagram captions, reminds us what resiliency looks like, forgets to take a breath, and blesses us with a great chorus. Honestly, I love this song because its many different layers make it truly different from literally everything I've heard in the past 5 years. The runner-up, We Cry Together. We Cry Together should be performed at the Kennedy Center as soon as tomorrow. Let Hamilton's ass take a seat. The acting performances that Kendrick Lamar and Taylor Page put up on We Cry Together were exceptional. In the song, the two go at each other's necks about a whole bunch of nothing. Not nothing, but, like, the nothing that people in toxic relationships usually argue about. Somehow, someway, the two artists find a way to rhyme in the midst of yelling, bad breath, and angry neighbors. The top of this album is Father Time. After listening to this song, y'all better give Ya Morant's dad an apology. With a title like Father Time, you would think the song is adorable, right? Not quite. Instead, Kendrick Lamar aggressively spits bars that revolve around the tough interior that he built because of his rough upbringing. I love that the song has gentle roots that try to pick a fight with Kendrick's gritty approach. All in all, I feel like you get one of the LA rapper's best performances of all time here. Kendrick Lamar, let me help you out. Drake and Kanye West's beef was fake. We were all bamboozled. Before y'all kill my top 5, let me make this clear. I pointed out my favorite 5 songs. I fully understand that there are songs that are more important than others. Okay, let's carry on with the conclusion. Starting today, I will no longer call Kendrick Lamar a musician. I will call him a motivational speaker that knows how to put his words together like a rapper. In Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I think that he does an outstanding job of touching on topics that are haunting the black community in ways that are painfully honest, a bit complex, and almost sideless. I didn't spend most of my time nodding my head to the songs on this album. I spent most of my time deciphering Kendrick's powerful lyrics. We must talk about the many different music styles we get in Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Throughout the album, Kendrick Lamar's willingness to experiment is apparent. He spits bars over beats that might give you seizures, beats that are on some old school R&B, beats that will turn clubs upside down, beats that boast dance vibes, and beats that bloom in irregular ways. Additionally, Kendrick does a fantastic job of diving deep into his melodic bag just as much as he dives into his killer rapper bag. All in all, we must applaud Kendrick for sacrificing music that slaps in favor of music that has performances that are explosive and theatrical. I thought that the features on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers were interesting. We all know that Kendrick could have gotten any major artist on this planet to be on this album. Instead, he relied on Kodak Black, Summer Walker, Ghostface Killah, Baby Keem, and low-key singers such as Taylor Page, Sam Dew, Tana Leone, Beth Gibbons, and Sampha. As expected, Kendrick puts everyone in a position to succeed. He does this by actually conforming to their styles. My mind feels refreshed after listening to this album. Kendrick's deep thoughts delivered to us in a musical form give us a refreshing new way to digest the daily conversations we hear from loudmouth, devious pundits and family members. I feel his words are truthful, blunt, and frankly objective. I'm not prepared to call Kendrick a prophet, but I can call him someone who has a great gauge of the power that music can have when it comes to getting us to internalize it. I bless this album with the score, A-. Feel free to comment down below what's your takes and perhaps you can recommend me track or album that I can review in the next video. Hit the like or dislike button to rate this video. Thanks for watching and please don't cry. I'll see you in the next video. Bye nerds.